What up? What up? Oh? Yeah, be working your feet.
It dares reek like this. The fallen star is near.
And the tones. Onward.
opening. Ooh. Ooh.
I have journeyed here.
Captain Rumpert, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates until we drive them back. They keep coming. I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Burn those corpses before they rise again.
Yes, sure of him.
Naturally upset her. Remember the days when the first thing about using the internet was catching a virus onto your computer? Now it's people like this with their web content. Now what kind of reaction did she really expect from her followers when she posted this? Did she take everyone to give her side and say, don't let that random guy step in front of your camera on your feed? This is crazy. People are too much in love with themselves. The main characters in whom is getting so, just don't need to understand the public.
I came here to study.
This is how
I know.
Death, maybe. Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day. I promised Marco I'd protect him, but now it's dead. Nothing to us.
Stop shopping at a big game. Right down red. We're not in Fort Lauderdale, all right? Be classy. Hold on.
So where I am between. It's hard to believe. You said you saw.
Yeah, I built the team ramp in my backyard when I was like,
a following.
wait, if I'm not a physician,
Afraid of damn it.
The dead rise.
Your card is blocked. Then you know. You deserve whatever dark fate comes to you.
Why are you wearing your chains? Why do you have a cross on with like a name? Oh, that's not the bastard. Well, he came all the way back here,
I
so it
don't
must
care
have been
what
where
anyone
the...
says. That thing that fell from the sky was no rock. A rock doesn't cause the dead to leave their graves.
Oh.
The man has a job. He has a duty. He's working. What the hell does she expect? Now, guys, she was hurt. I bet you her ass is complaining.
No, she making money. Money. No.
Just for the record, guys, there's nothing worse than a creeper. Like, you have no chance doing stuff like that. That's why the guy behind you.
Have you come to help us?
I'm gonna give you a show since you want to
Welcome
watch.
to the slaughtered cafe.
Leah
I
is
did.
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
The dead will
Then I shall-
thank you.
16 militiamen would have.
I don't care what anyone says.
So, if you come in this train, you down to policy.
I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Jim, don't ever allow time slot. Dude, if I was there, I would have kicked down her camera like this.
Él se está prostituyendo. It's all. It's a... And then, yes. I'm trying to go on him. Well, it should be this way. What? Now he should go complain. What the fuck? It should be tense.
By the grace of...
I came here to study the Four Virtues.
Do you know
Not to
anything?
spend the dead hard.
What can I do?
They're
attacking the barricades!
There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
What can I do?
Well, this is a dismal sight.
Try that.
She's there to be a professional. For a lot of women who say they dress for themselves,
That way is supposed to be this way, facing me.
The Order has a saying for times like these. When the spirit flags, the soul will suffice.
I'm going to show it off. Where for his soul? Where's showing off? She's much over here. But all the women in the comics, they're here out in the light. Some of the comments are great, I'm from for a threat, not.
Tense.
Good for her. And no, guys, believe it or not, less matter of fact, covered up. That just shows that she has confidence. Like, think about it. I'm sorry, but I need to use your machine. And then you've been on this for way that long. How many pull-ups do you have left? I don't care. Still on. Don't be dramatic. Can I use this machine? Please, no, I don't need to. I need your on your water bottle and your tablet. But why are you still coming slow? Why? Why not? It looks cool. No, it looks cool. Don't touch my stuff. No, it's really nice about it. No, can I be happy? Okay, fine. I'll come back. No, can I come in? Yes, I am. 1 minute. Get your hands on.
What is she's drinking?
I swear, some people have a lot more patience than I do, because if someone did that to me, or if someone did that to my girl, well, you better best believe I would have swamped the gym for them. How really open this to the skin? We're all very much aware we are living through a chopped man epidemic. It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day.
Him.
It's okay. God, I've seen this happen at my gym. I thought she was missing. God, believe it or not, that 45-pound bar is heavier than you think. And look at her, dressed like Spider-Man.
No, yes, we do.
Right behind me is Allosaurus. It's the largest creature to ever walk across North America. How that I'm wearing here is actually a lot more conservative than anything just outfit, and none of them came up to me and told me it was a problem channel. And you know the difference where remains versus mix of education and these types like museum.
Here. Pants.
And as far as
Pink and blue.
I cannot follow you if we just stand around. The skies are dark here, but our inner light will guide us.
See by creating this video is actually getting your fans to fund my educational comment section with friends. After
Yes, sir.
Persecution and so he's doing something disgusting like this that gives him education. Seriously.
Apparently it's all self-salary brand. And next time people raise against social and design all people must also selling your salary brand.
So you can support subscriptions to your first level. So since you don't know, so why? First of all, not addressing it. I saw my figure red. Helping people. At this point, it just feels like self-fully destroyed. That's the word whatever it takes. Ladies and gentlemen, that don't get some fight. What's your body count? 73. I recognize you. Over 16. Okay, watch this one. I'm gonna do this one on myself. And reverse it. And it is my 15th birthday. Like Minecraft? Second time. You ready for the second time? Let's wait for your back. No, fans believe that Rhea Ripley is serious. The band to make a shocking comeback. Former WWE and now free agents. Huge AEW exit. Plus, much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to get the exciting video and follow us on Facebook for exclusive clips. Now, here's the intro. If you know, fans call out backlash and face
Why did he go there?
And the fact that two women in a world title match in WrestleMania are doing this right now. Yelling at her for going over time. Best match at the WrestleMania 39. Morgan smiling happy and telling her boss that she made up some time for them, and we wonder why women's division is in the state of some fans feel like Morgan is doing a disservice to the women and should be pushing back against Triple H when instances of this nature go down. If this was Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, or Bayley, there's no way they would have just accepted this, and there's no way they would have managed to reduce the time length of their match. There's been a push since Monday for some women to step up and speak out regarding WWE's treatment of the women's division. Meanwhile, this week there was a single women's match on the show, and for a 20% product, it's unacceptable. Not a single woman on the roster has spoken up on social media over this, and fans are being forced to campaign on their behalf. If this was 2014 or 2015, we would already have AJ Lee directly calling out Stephanie McMahon via social media, but it's radio silence all around. This drama surrounding factoring Bayley leaving the company. We saw last year at WrestleMania just how horribly the company treated her, and now, 48 hours after she put Lyra Valkyria over in a major way in Saturday night's main event, Valkyria, or any other woman for that matter, can't even be featured in a match. Something needs to change, and it's going to take women on the roster speaking up and their opinions. Rhea Ripley experience. Breaking WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley has taken to X to call out fans. According to Ripley, X is filthy for little idiotic humans were terrible excuses for humans. Idiotic humans on this app. Literally, just nothing, no nothing. Yes. Joke. Trigger. That is correct action. Makes this help. Now back to Rhea one front and Ripley reacted to this manner. Laying down control of the platform yet again trying to find some sort of WWE. Did McMahon to make a shocking comeback? Well, this next story is bound to be the talk of the wrestling world today.
Get rid of him. Yes.
I do not understand how evil walks in the day. Should it not fear the light?
If it is truly evil, it does not care.
But the light is both a literal and figurative foe of evil.
some speculation that McMahon could attempt to make a later return to WWE. These are just rumors at this stage. Now, just don't get it. Now, leadership chimed in on the topic, and he outright stated on his podcast that McMahon is out of the game. He's out of the box. Isn't out of the game. That's just not his makeup.
No. Yeah.
Wrestling because that's what he makes open to him. It just doesn't seem like a lot of interested. He likes wrestling, and I think that's where I see him heading.
Old Tristan. Diablo's evil still lingers here.
This village surrendered to evil and paid the price.
From there, off the top of my head, I think it's probably done. I don't think Tony Khan for him to start with. It's decision time for Bailey. Bailey has a big decision to make relatively soon about what kind of paper on a WWE contract or commit to leaving the company and prepare to sign with a company such as AEW. There's been a lot of speculation speculation that Saturday night's main event was used to right the wrongs of me, and now Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio has drawn comparisons to the Ricochet angle. With Ricochet, he did not sign his new deal, and when he kept on signing his deal, they started assuming it was sold. And he did, go. But you remember that last angle they did with him? His contract, he was returned based on that angle. I know that Saturday night.
Thank you for your
show.
We'll need
the latest when it comes to her huge life-changing decision. Huge AEW exit. Your final story today looks at the possibility of a huge AEW exit being on the horizon. Earlier this week, a story surfaced about the media. Fans noted that Kimura had no mentions of AEW from his bio, and this led to speculation that the AEW pillar may be leaving the company and potentially signing with WWE. It turns out this is a non-story, as Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Radio is stating that his contract has not expired, and AEW was never expired in the first place. As it turns out, his contract has not expired. He's not been released. Nothing has changed. I was told that AEW had never mentioned his social media bio. The first names ever signed to an AEW contract, so the idea of him leaving the company can certainly send shockwaves through the pro wrestling world. There you have it, folks. The wildest news stories and rumors you can show.
Evil does not rest. Neither should we.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
Professor Everett to the Royal Magic Academy. He had a bright future ahead of him, but one day he mysteriously vanished. And our protagonist named Mika, as she prepares to fly. Her friend Dario wonders if she's really serious about this because she wants like a will be in serious trouble if she fails to fly. And tonight, I can another to her, and she just tells her friends to watch closely. She commands them here to give her strength and to grant her freedom. She wants to be free from the ground, and she demands for her staff to fly. Tiger jumps off the platform to fly, but he is horrified with the thunder. She crashes straight into the ground and runs down the left. She never gets tired of watching Tiger fall, and she gets her credit for surviving. Arena says that she should become a stunt woman, but Micah refuses. She is very determined.
Aha! I knew you'd need my help.
Accomplish this, and she will have to get military. She vows to study there, so she can become the first magician.
Lead the way to glory.
Arya very much doubts that it's possible, because Micah can't even do her single stuff. Micah is unbothered, because she is still practicing. She does fight training every day, and she never gives up. Arya admires her tenacity, but she sees Micah as bad things to care of. Micah looks up to God, but most people think that he's past his prime. The thing people always bring up is how the Royal Academy was attacked 2 years ago. Here some monsters appeared, and God ran off like a coward instead of protecting the monsters. Tiger refuses to listen, and God look up to. She tells Arya to just obey, but what she's going to do is wrong her. Arya apologizes and says that she's just worried about her. Arya shared up and
stand together against the shadows.
Unfortunately, Micah has so many siblings, so the family doesn't have any money. She can't afford it to
18.
but she tries to teach herself. Arya knows
Good
not
to
worry,
fight with you
because
again.
she's a genius, and she promises to teach Micah her Aquarius magic. Her magic is impressive, but Arya only gets some space as a baby. Afterwards, Micah decides to restore Arya's insults. She is confident that she can do this herself, and she reminds herself over and over again.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons. Priscilla. Follow me.
Your mother had her secrets.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
That would not be wise.
Here's the key, thank you.
That is impossible. So many dead. The infamous Tristram Cathedral. I am close to the fallen star now.
Tristram Cathedral still stands. The Herodrum had a monastery here long ago.
But it wasn't enough to contain the evil that haunts this place.
Indeed. someone out there who would benefit from our aid right now.
I don't want tablets.
How are criminals treated in your land?
They are given 3 days' food and water, then vanished.
How odd. The order they're just executed. The darkness grows while we stand about.
So this is where the stuff are. My quarry must be near. Who smells that?
It's freaking out. Dad. Oh my God. Aliens, they're all genius. Like, yeah, that's actually possible.
No, I will not do that.
She said she wants me to clean up the house. She wants me to clean up the house. For gang, I'm sorry. She said it's contaminated. It begins. No, that's not wrong. She said it's not in the shower. That's what it was. Now I can't shower. That face, the way that started, they're all changing women, they were trying to beat them irrigations. They were not going to premises, but the city of his girlfriend. Pissed me off. This one, my 9/11 from his on. Dang, so last night after the Diego was going to something I know absolutely guy all the concern. But I'm happy they're on the keep on the girl, that's sex, that's awesome. That's every guy's dream, right? Like, being in a family and that doesn't make sense because you'd be happy over state time. Girl, you're dating up to what's the this is only in 1,000% he wouldn't be nothing anymore. You're going to bring it up. The internet ain't happening. The internet's like, yo, that's funny how the first rest of the found out that Canada, oh wow, a bit of a straight up Chernobyl regime. Then again, even the reactor. You know, I just pull that back to the opposite return, like shit, time. Like, you know, the absolute, like, diabolical stuff. But, nobody else is, yeah, right? Saying that it's still that has flair. I mean, I think that. I mean, absolutely. That like almost like not. Not everyone's equal. Yes, scoring a very good red. This is Alan we're talking about. Maybe he gets a pass. Now, the thing a little fast to the pass. I remember it. I'm not I'm not in engagements, events, things that I do, people I see all the time. I just don't talk about them. I just, hearing you. Hey, look at this. I'm not a thinker. I don't. You gotta know, you call me baby. I'm not. Absolutely. I never want. I don't want another. Uninitiated. What is game? Well, when she first came to his house, that was both in Kalina's toilet, and it was a big, he felt like a
Thank you for helping me fight the darkness. To contend with evil is the essence of what it means to be a Templar.
So long as you don't get in my way.
Yeah, that's right. You ain't even trying. Yo, she got it left. Oh my god.
I can't do that.
I thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Like hide and seek.
The first thing I did yesterday when I got up my feet, the first thing I did yesterday when I got up my feet, no, it's not so. Wow. Sure they were going to about.
That is impossible.
Thank you. Can ask them.
It was just a taste.
Yeah, that's like that's why a person that is not they are good. Alright, that's the one. But after that, God, if we pray for the best. You know, like, why not shoot for the stars? You ever heard shoot for the stars? Exactly, right? So pray, heart and soul. If that's what you want, that's all you want. Right? But if we're praying for that, why not pray for the best? I'm saying, pray for the best. It's not none of it's right. Because chicks make you drink, like a rich guy, right? So like, hey, exactly. Yeah. So this is just in China. It's not even none of it's blue, right? They turn into amputate and it's ever. The moment you go and put them against anything that they disagree with them. I'm like, not all. Yeah, it is. Red. And I did waiting lady. I was the waiting lady. I did it myself. Yeah, he's too far gone. Even in Pence, they keep looking for her again. That's fine. Not so far. In fact, that's awesome. It's a great campaign. Yeah, you're going to hear about there, very powerful. And then they flash. Okay?
We'll rip these roots to shreds.
There are so many things that it's like because it's the only value is when that look at value to a lot of these women out, and because they also use that
feel my wrath.
So it's like you have to tell me that
I'm glad that the faith. It's brought us together on this path. Why is that? You fight with both honor and ferocity. I know that a pure soul must burn within you.
getting after that was literally over. He went so hard his parents were back at bed or real dead.
When virtue tarries, evil smiles.
Something very interesting. Well, my fifty adventure gives me something very interesting. Forehead seated PCR. Like it's about 1980. So if that didn't seem to work, and doesn't work, they get necessary repairs. Okay. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff here. This looks to be mid-80s machine, mid-late 80s. And that time period, okay, like here, right here, right? These not cool things are, I just love that protected flag still there all these years, and now I'm not one. That's the thing right there. And I'm for number one, program control, well, various other controls. But I think actually does that. So manual. And give you handy dandy instructions for programming things. This is what you would configure if you wanted to record a certain program. You can what time that channel that's coming on. You drive it in here, and at that time you can either automatically turn on to that channel and record your show. And look at that glorious wood grain. That is in fact not wood. It's metal. It has a wood photo finish on it. Man, excellent finish. That thing is such a survivor on the outside. Really sweet example. Well, I love how they point out that simulation wood grain is why people wonder why Max is good. Next, in fact, we don't have many input out shops here. Typical 80s machines. There really weren't that many outlets in the 80s. Not wide built. And not even stereo. I'm actually kind of surprised it's not a stereo today. Because we didn't really think of the time period of the machine. So quite a premium option. So here's our channel selector here. Now we just down
Foul minions! Stay back! Back! May this wedge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Definitely plenty of stuff around the power supply. The actual matrix.
Hey! I'm here to rescue you! Back to your graves!
Get us there. Something first hearing. Like, 19 here. Very obvious. Very fragile. Here. Service relatives was not this thing's forte, apparently. You expect this to just flip up out of the way. Okay, looks like there's one more screw on the back here. I think this is all plastic that comes up with it. Yeah, screw together. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
So good.
Oh, Leah, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old metal.
Also checking out the tire here. This goes clean. There you go. Take up wheel, supply wheel. Put up the manually actually this time. But that tire excellent too. Yeah, like that's pretty very like I told like so honestly actually excellent. Turns on front. Like there. And we need to keep this ground impact idea you would be
about money. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, real nice. Real nice, like. Ready back up, tipped up. Yeah.
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
Respect library. Yes, no. Yeah, pretty much basic for everything else they run. That's actually very interesting. On the surface, it looks very boring, but it's actually very interesting. You don't really just look at the front. There's composite and S video inputs. That alone is super weird. It's something you wouldn't expect about a computer. There's a lot. I featured this in my last video on the Dell Crystal monitor, and it was pretty interesting. So here it is. It was coincidentally also released in 2008. Yes, back here. I found just 2 articles and 1 video at the time. That's it. But I have it here, so let's take a look. The front is piano black plastic, which doesn't look too bad. At the top is Windows 15 memory card reader and a blade scribe DVD drive. You know, it's blade scribe, so we'll try that out later in the video. I also noticed inside of that 15-in-1 card reader that there's this little window for infrared, so I guess that's a receiver for a Windows Media Remote. And right below that is a blue HD DVD drive. I have no idea but I have noticed HD. So I have a cool laptop gun HD DVD off of Amazon. Right below that there's an HD plug-in media drive bay. Essentially this is a portable 2.5-inch hard drive, but it's made to fit in the slot, so you can easily dock it. Inside the slot is just a male end of a USB printer port, so you can still use this drive without the computer. Front and center is the HP logo, which is a white LED behind it, and below that, HP Easy Backup mode.
The living dead are robbed of all reason, all honor. They are lost to darkness, much like I would be without faith.
The left one I already showed you. It hides a FireWire port, 2 USB ports, headphone and microphone jacks, and those composite S-video jacks. This would be out of place on a PC loader, but on my computer it's definitely different. Then under the right cover there's this big slot for the HP personal media drive bay. This is similar to the media bay, but it's for a bigger hard drive. You can see there's not only USB in there, but there's also a DC barrel jack to provide extra power. And I actually found one of these for this video, and it looks like this. You slide it in, and it perfectly lines up with those ports. In between those 2 covers, there's a hard drive activity light, wireless indicator light, so it looks like this computer has Wi-Fi too. On the left side, there's a sticker that has a bunch of info on the computer. It talks about having wireless connectivity and a wireless keyboard and mouse. I didn't get my hands on the original peripherals, but it's nice that they include wireless ones. It talks about this
I promised Leah that I would save...
Probably end up just putting a camera there when you plug it in.
Uncle!
I have not.
Please, Uncle. Not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
There's power supply is up top. It's a 350 watt unit. Then there's a
This is the key. Leah, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakharum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scrolls spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies, the prophecy of the end days, says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
8500 GT. As if that wasn't enough, the motherboard has even more I/O. There's wide and microphone inputs and surround audio out. I feel like this computer is one of the few use cases where it's actually necessary to have a surround out with the computer. There's Ethernet, 4 more USB ports, and another FireWire port. It also has VGA out, but the CPU doesn't have integrated graphics, so they covered that so you don't use it. It has PS2 keyboard and mouse ports, and not only digital audio out, but digital audio in. That's kind of cool. I guess if you had a CD player or something with digital out, you can plug it in and listen and record from the computer. And the last thing on the Mac is this little slot at the bottom which has infrared in and 2 infrared outs. You can have an infrared receiver on a long cord if you have this hidden away, and I'm assuming the 2 out ports are likely to control other equipment, but I'm not too sure about that. I'll have to look into that. But before we go, let's take a real quick look inside. At the bottom left, there's a big slot for that media drive. The USB port on it plugs into a header on the motherboard. The memory jack plugs directly into Molex. Underneath that is 2 400 gig hard drives. Now, if you look on that side sticker, it says 720 gigabytes. So HP is actually shooting RAID 0 from the factory. That's kind of insane. RAID 0 means the data is spanned across 2 drives. And if one of those drives fails, typically you lose all the data. That's just how it works. There's no redundancy or anything. And it looks like this is software RAID handled by the BIOS. Disk management on Windows only shows 1 disk. To be fair, at the time, something like a 1 terabyte hard drive could cost $200-300, so they probably had a bunch of 400 gig hard drives lying around, and this was a good use for them. And then they could market it as having a huge 720 gig hard drive. Let's look at the GPU. As I said, it's an NVIDIA 8500 GT made by Asus.
May the battles
it's a mid-range
never
GPU. Nothing to write home about, but it handles Vista and all the video decoding pretty well. The TV tuner card is buried under a bunch of cables, but it's the Hauppauge WinTV HDR 1800. This card is pretty capable of doing digital TV, analog cable TV, and FM radio. Each coax jack goes to separate tuners so you can watch TV and listen to the radio at the same time, for example. I actually made a video on a Hauppauge TV tuner before, so this seems interesting to you. You might want to check that out. And we'll have to test if this card supports analog TV. That'd be pretty nice. The cables plugged in the card go to some infrared receiver and the front video input jacks. This TV tuner card is really what makes the computer special. While I was in here, I replaced the CMOS battery and repasted the CPU. The CPU is an Intel Core.
I have some new items. Got to promise me you'll take good care of whatever I sell you.
What I found about the CPU is it's actually 2 Core 2 Duos essentially glued together on the same line. That would give you a
spent all night.
That's something
What? She was out defending the gates this morning. What is driving that woman?
Why?
Did you hear? Old Buckford has his down to
Not now. Thank you. Follow me.
We must be ready to finish this work, if he cannot.
I'm sorry.
Apologies will not lay them to rest, blacksmith. Swing your bloody hammer.
Sorrow won't save your town, blacksmith.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Adric! Help me!
Love is the surest road to a true
There is one favor. I can help find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
When Leah, very pretty.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
I hear something stirring in the distance.
Darkness awaits you.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't left. It shouldn't left. Let it be. Very well. Not very well. Sorry.
I would take my own life before becoming one of these fiends.
You won't survive that.
I can't do that.
Mighty adversary is before us.
My hatred is too low.
We have done it!